When it comes to university endeavors that are woven into the life and culture of our region, UNC Charlotte's Motorsports program is a given. As motorsports programs grow at many universities, UNC Charlotte holds the special combination of outstanding facilities, particularly bright students and faculty, and a growing reach.
At UNC Charlotte, although the program said it is motorsports and automotive engineering, we try to emphasize on the motorsports aspect of this program. And our program is distinct in a way that we try to give our students a very hands-on approach. Like, say for example, our student starts in their sophomore year with Motorsports Clinic 1, where we make the students familiar with different trades of the tool like welding, crafting, sheet metal, NC milling, and all those types of things. Now, in addition to that, I think our biggest strength is we are able to attend high school graduates who are high school students who have an intent knack for racing themselves. A number of our students are racers, and we encourage them in participating in different race competitions.
My name's Joey Coulter. I drive the number 22 truck in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series for Richard Childress Racing, and I'm a junior at UNC Charlotte Mechanical Engineering Motorsports program. When I got out of high school, I was already racing full-time and knew that if I couldn't drive, I wanted to work on race cars or do something in racing. And there's a lot of good engineering colleges out there, obviously, but UNC Charlotte had a motorsports program, and I said if I can go to college and get a degree to work on race cars, then that's where I'm headed. One of the coolest things that I've run into here is how helpful the professors are when it comes to anything, really just understanding the material. There's no dumb question. I haven't been in a single class where I've been afraid to raise my hand and ask a question, even if I knew it wasn't the best question ever.
I've met several people that have studied elsewhere or around the world, and where they say, oh yeah, we have such a large school and they have so many students, but here really the graduate school is still relatively a low amount of students. But that's great. I find it great because the professors know you on a first name basis, not that you have to try to stand in line to visit them on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock. So me and Mesba in particular, we meet several times a week for half an hour or more. We're working on the goals that we're trying to achieve. So it's not that any of the graduate students are numbers or the faculty are off distant, you never see them. We're all around and we're all interacting every day.
We do have excellent faculty. We've got guys like David George, who's been a powertrains guy designing engines for Top Fuel drag racing, NASCAR, IndyCar, Formula One. I mean, he really knows his stuff. We've got Dr. Uden, who's computational fluid dynamics, and he's been hired by race teams all over the world. The bottom line is that Charlotte is the center of racing in North America, so that the governor of the state of North Carolina decided that we should fund a motorsports program at the University of North Carolina at Charlotte. And the reason is because this is where all the jobs are. There's a $6 billion industry around here. Within an hour and a half, you've got 90 NASCAR teams. So this is where the industry is, this is where the suppliers are, this is where the teams are, this is where the jobs are. And the jobs are for mechanical engineers.
Growing up, I was always interested in motorsports. I watched NASCAR with my family, was a big fan. I'm actually from New Jersey, and I found out about UNC Charlotte when me and my family would come down here for the races down at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Coca-Cola 600. And I realized, early on that I was interested in math and I like to figure out how things worked. So I wanted to be mechanical engineering, and since I'm interested in motorsports, I decided motorsports engineering, and Charlotte was the perfect place to go for that. And the students get a really good idea of what it's like out in the real world, even if you don't have any experience, working at a race team. Through the Formula SAE programs and the Baja program, you're allowed to get involved with them and actually design the car from the bottom up using the classes, like the information and knowledge you learn in the classes, and you're able to apply it to them, and you're able to work with other students doing different sections of the car. So for example, I'm doing the drivetrain system for our senior design project. I have to work with the students that are on the aero team and the students that are on the engine team to ensure all of our stuff is going to integrate correctly when we build the car. So that's analogous to what it's like in the real world, because whatever I work on has to make sure it fits with what everyone else is working on.
As of today, we have graduated about 20 master students with, and about 3 PhDs. And we are hoping to grow the program even further in years to come.